So I haven't been back to this field since I was using the Simplex. I've had some good stuff out of it. I've had some nice silvers. I had a nice fob chain with 4pence Victoria. What I'll do with the 2 visits that I had here, I'll add them to the end of the video so you can see what come up. But I've had some decent stuff up, plenty of silvers. But this is one of the permissions that when I knocked on and I had to talk to the landowner, she was saying there was so much, she's had so many detectorists up and down over the years. So I says, oh, I'll give it a go anyway, and I've had some picked some good stuff up. This time we've got the Legend. Now what I'm going to do, which I haven't used yet, the ground is quite damp, so I'm going to run in M3. Now M3 is weighted towards the lower frequencies, so 4 kHz, possibly 10, maybe 15, I'm not too sure. It's definitely weighted towards the low kilohertz because it doesn't hit tin foil, which is a low conductor. It doesn't hit hot rocks, which is a low conductor, and it won't hit iron as hard either. So it's quite a long, 4 kilohertz is like a long wave pattern. Just say like a wave like this, I'm going to go into it a bit here, a wave like that, that's like one signal. So 4 kilohertz is 4,000 of those wave patterns, a hill per second. So, but it's elongated, so it'll go deeper and it'll hit higher conductors, bigger coins and relics, artifacts, buckles, deeper. Compared to 40 kilohertz is 40,000 humps per second, which is shorter but more condensed, and it'll pick up the smaller stuff. So M3 is definitely got 4 kilohertz in it, definitely 100%. With the testing that I've done, and also halo effects of broken down metals over time in the ground, give you ghost signals, false signals, so it shouldn't hit them as hard either, which are promoted with the moisture in the ground. Let's get to it. I'll set up an M3 and set this detector up as deep searching, relic and big coin hunting machine. Let's get to it. So I'm in my preferred for 60 tone. I've got recovery at 4. I've just had 2 buttons right off the bat. Audio gain is at 4. Got a nice light signal. So I'm hoping it's going to be something quite deep. The buttons were quite deep, we were coming up 20s. We'll see them at the end. Straight away. Tiny bit of lead. EDI's all over. 30s, 40s. But it's at some good depth. Some really good depth that. There's Pin Pointer. It was just tucked in down here. It's a copper coin. What's that, 10, 11 inches. Let's see if we can get a bit of detail off that. George the 3rd, 1806 maybe. But yeah, I'm happy if I'm picking up coins at that depth. That's great. I'm not too clued up about my bullets, but I know that hasn't been fired. There's no hammer strike mark in the centre pin there, and the size of it, is that a Luger? Yeah, the German hang on, was it just a 9mm bullet? So I remember having one as a kid that I got from some kind of army surplus store, which was already fired, which this one hasn't been.
I'm sure it was fired from a Luger, the German gun. Maybe not. If anybody could help me out on that one. It's flat. See the bit of green coming through as I went down. Is there more than two? Is there more than one? Is that just... Oh, there's a couple here. There's a couple of half pennies. Who are we looking at? Who are we looking at? That's Britannia side. Charge the 5th. 1936. That was the end of his reign. Pinpointer depth again. Sounds a lot louder now. Coming up for 29. I did spot it just under. I think it's a bus and our kind. It's there. Small, whatever it was, and that's pinpointer depth. Well, it's definitely something a lot older. I don't know if you can see on the camera. It's now. It's that rose 5, and look how thin it is. But on this side, I can't make out what's going on with it. Is that Britannia? In a bad way. It's definitely some kind of figure or something on there. And then on this side, there is a centre circle. We're on another coin here. Come up 34. Nasty copper. That'll charge the 3rd. Half penny probably. Might even charge the 2nd. That's a bit smaller. Yeah, another coin. There's so many. That's 44, 46. Really loud, about 5 inches down. Getting so many coins up from this area. This is where I found the silvers on previous videos, outings. No, it's another George III. There's been a few of them on here. 1806, just at the bottom there. Let's look for a silver or even a gold. Are we asking too much there? Let's carry on. This is good to see. Just underneath this, what 36 is, 33, 36. There we have. Perfectly formed musket ball. Bell to that. It's underneath that log there. Oh, tree root. Good to see. Good to see. Yeah, I thought so. See a bit of green there. It's another button. Bit of fabric in it. Flat button. Another musket ball. Right down here. They're in great shape, these musket balls off this field. Absolutely brilliant shape. That's still got the. That hasn't been filed down, that one. It's got perfectly round. Spigot is still on there, if that's what you call it. But over pinpointer depth. Come up to 23. Quite soft tone. Lasting tone. 30s, 40s, it's on its edge. Yeah, got a design on that. That's lead. The weight of it, and this would have gone into leather at the back, 2 prongs. It was come off a horse bridle wear. A bit of a design on it. I think it might be lead with brass in the middle. Looking at it, yeah, lead and brass. possibly. But yeah, it's bridal decoration, probably Victorian. Must have walked past this about 20 times with the visits I've had. That 44, 46. %, a diggable target. The bag's just back there. I've kind of, it's a bit of a trek, so I've done this field a bit strategically compared to other visits, just so I can, stinging nettle right in my hand. But just shows you done it, just shows you. I've been over this with the Simplex, but not over this spot. I want the fart, and it's deeper. It's deeper than that. Must be a big penny, big copper, big silver, a buckle. Got it. Oh, big silver. Oh. What's that? Some kind of coin. Bit of green on it as well. If I find it. Making a meal of it. There it is. There it is. Wow. That's in top shape, that, isn't it? Absolutely superb shape. Crusty as you like. Well, it come up all cruddy. I scanned the hole, and yeah, there is a reason why it's so cruddy on that side, because there's another one in there just as cruddy. So they must have been together like that, possibly, and then the crud's got to them on the outside. So yeah, a bit of a pocket spill. Absolute shite condition. It's only a matter of time. I think we're on the silver, guys. It was coming up 36. Can you spot it? There's that looks like where the imprint was. And we've got a silver. Looks like a George 6. Back on the silvers. Oh, it's in absolutely beautiful condition. Look at that. On that side. There we go. That's got to be 50% silver all day. 1939. What a beautiful coin. What a beautiful coin. I'll take that all day. Silver, silver. Look at the condition of it. You can see the kg above the sixpence there. That's the maker's mark. Let's see if we can get right in there. Yeah, kg. That's the maker's mark. I'm not too sure. That's the initials. I'm not too sure. But Defender of the Faith. India. Was King of India. Up to 46 or something like that, wasn't it? George the Fifth, De Gratia, Rex, King. Lovely. It's got to be a cartwheel. I can see the rim of it there. Well, I don't know, a big penny. He was coming up 51, 52 with a plug in the hole. As you can see, there it is. It's a big one. It's a bloody big one. It's a big copper, and I can see with Tanya, it is actually a cartwheel. Yeah, George the Third. We've been getting plenty off this field. And we've got one of the biggest pennies, copper pennies. never come up in great condition, but with that tone it was either a large copper or silver. I've got the date on it, it's 1797 I think they are. 1797. You can make a bit of the boat race out there facing right, not much of it. Britannia there facing left. So I'm going to call it a day at that. I've done from this part of the field here, just that area. I've gone up and down, up and down, up and down, side by side, then I come back this way. I've recorded everything. We've had a fair few bits of this is land. You'll see I will tag at the end of the video of what I've had up before. Well, there's all the coins. This is different horse brass because it's actually brass in the middle and then lead, so it's yeah, I've never seen one like that. Some musket balls, buckle, your buttons, your general buttons, them two must have been stuck together. Cartwheel penny, perfect looking musket balls there. So there is still stuff in the ground. Oh, don't forget, nice bit of silver there. Always makes it worthwhile. That's what I was thinking to myself. I thought I'm not going until I find some silver off to stop the silver drought. It might have never happened, but yeah, luckily enough, that's quite a lot of silvers off a field, a permission, a small 2-acre permission. 2 or 3 acre permission. So yeah, I will put the videos after this. I'll put the 2 videos of past hunts on this field, and you'll just see how much stuff is coming out of a permission that supposedly has been over and over and over before. Yeah, that's the trash I've dug. That's including lead, ring pulls and that. And that's why I like the 60 tone. I just don't dig anywhere near as much trash. So yeah, thanks for coming along, and I appreciate all the support. The channel's going great. Yeah, check out the videos. 3 more silvers on these 2 videos coming up. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye now.